Bolt-DNS.net/B1/396001396080-54912-4012-B080 JPG video loading video unavailable. Click to play, tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. Video will play and watch again. Match and pictures as City cruise to victory over Fulham at Craven Cottage. Share this video. Watch next week. Pay for stories. Send your videos to video@Trinity Mirror. Manchester City returned to the top of the Premier League table with a 2-0 win against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Bernardo Silva opened the scoring for the Blues before Sergio Aguero doubled the advantage before halftime to send City a point clear of Liverpool at the league's summit. Jurgen Klopp's side host Tottenham on Sunday afternoon and require a victory against Spurs to restore their advantage over City, who have a game in hand. City showed no sign of lethargy after the international break, with the Blues at their fluent best at times during the first half. Fulham were lucky to be just 2 goals down at the interval. Kevin De Bruyne and Fernandinho, City's previously injured midfielders, both enjoyed runouts, but Aguero went off with a knock to hand Guardiola. A fresh concern as the Blues target an unprecedented quadruple. We'll bring you all the reaction as we get it. Key events: player ratings 14:29 full-time, Fulham 0-2 City 14:21 halftime 13:17 goal. Fulham 0-2 City, Aguero, 12:58 goal. Fulham 0-1 City, Bernardo, 12:37-16:38. Bernardo Silva identifies Man City's greatest weapon after Fulham win. Bernardo Silva says Manchester City's high press is one of their key weapons in exploiting teams, following 2 examples of it in the 2-0 victory against Fulham. It was a strangely subdued performance from City, who weren't at their free-scoring, ruthless best as they returned to Premier League action on Saturday's early kick-off. It seemed as though yet another battering was on the cards when Bernardo put the Blues 1-0 up after just 5 minutes, and then when Sergio Aguero doubled the lead just before the half-hour mark. Instead, City cruised to a comfortable victory, even if their final ball wasn't there at times. Rather than creating their own beautiful moves, City punished Fulham for wayward passes which created both of their goals in the win. See what he said here. 16:18 Kyle Walker on today's victory 16:02. Moving on, 15:30 Guardiola provides Aguero fitness update after Fulham victory. Man City manager Pep Guardiola has given a fitness update on Sergio Aguero following the comfortable 2-0 victory over Fulham. Aguero had been in his typical fine form for City in the first half, teeing up Bernardo Silva for the opener before the Portuguese returned the favour for Aguero to score his 19th goal of the Premier League season with a delightful chip. However, there was a worrying side in the 57th minute when the Argentine gingerly limped off the pitch after picking up a knock to be replaced by Gabriel Jesus. Guardiola offered an update on Aguero's injury and hopes it isn't too serious. He said, "Tomorrow we have the real assessment. He says he felt something but not injured. For precaution he decided not to continue. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Read more. 15:28 Guardiola names the Man City star who is undroppable after Fulham win. Pep Guardiola believes Bernardo Silva is undroppable at the moment after another dazzling display for Manchester City in their Premier League win over Fulham. The Portuguese was moved to the right wing to accommodate Kevin De Bruyne's return, but he scored the opener at Craven Cottage and set up Sergio Aguero for City's second goal. Bernardo has been arguably City's best player this season, and this was another key display as the Blues close in on an unprecedented quadruple. But Guardiola believes the riches the 24-year-old has offered this season are a result of the platform he laid in his first season with City last term, and while the Blues boss will rotate his squad during the run-in, Bernardo is the first name on the team sheet at the moment. What Bernardo has done this season is a consequence of last season. He accepts his role. He came from France and was one of the best players there, but he didn't play regularly for us, said Guardiola. He played 5 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, it doesn't matter. He played the best way possible, and that is why the rewards are here. The way he plays, I can't do anything but put him on the pitch and play. Sometimes players are recovering and I rotate the team. He's so important for us. What he's done this season is the best. Read more. 14:50 Aguero equals Henry record. Manchester City returned to the summit of the Premier League after a routine victory over Fulham at Craven Cottage. Sergio Aguero scored the second goal of the game, capitalizing on a mistake from Cottagers defender Joe Bryan, and dispatched his 29th goal of the season in all competitions, while also extending his lead in the hunt for the Premier League's Golden Boot. The Argentina international achieved another landmark with the goal though, as his 228th goal in City colours equaled the tally that Arsenal's all-time leading scorer Thierry Henry achieved with his stint in North London. Aguero has hit the total in 329 games, whereas Henry took 375 games to hit that margin, and it is likely Aguero will overtake the record of the French World Cup winner before the end of the campaign. Read more. 14:47 Kyle Walker sets City target. Kyle Walker is wary of the role that goal difference could play at the end of the season. FUL 0-2 MCI. Man City send message to Liverpool with comfortable win 2 weeks after seeing their title rivals almost come unstuck at Craven Cottage. Manchester City made a trip to West London look as comfortable as a Saturday stroll along the neighbouring River Thames. Liverpool went through anguish to claim a late 2-1 win here. For City it was never in doubt from the moment Bernardo Silva fired them ahead inside 5 minutes. On Friday, Pep Guardiola said his side would suffer in the final months of the campaign. They undoubtedly will if they're to claim that historic quadruple, but there was very little in the way of suffering in the sun against doomed opposition in Fulham. Victory restored City to top spot in the Premier League, for a day at least, and what began as a marathon has turned into a sprint for the line. A year ago City were cruising to the Premier League title, the opposition melting as they tried to keep up with the relentless pace the Blues had set. They're not far off the pace this year, but this season Liverpool have, so far, matched them. It's made for a thrilling, enthralling title race for the neutral. Read Moret, FUL 0-2 MCI Bernardo Silva. We make teams commit errors. Man of the match Bernardo Silva says it is a credit to City that both of their goals against Fulham were a product of the Cottagers buckling under the pressure of City's high press. FT, FUL 0-2 Mikey EVENT player ratings. Bernardo Silva stands out for the Blues again after opening the scoring at Craven Cottage. FT, FUL 0-2 Mikey EVENT full time. Fulham 0-2 City. A straightforward afternoon for the Blues. We'll have all the reaction as soon as it comes in. Point 87, FUL 0-2 MCI Sterling makes way for Mare. Raheem Sterling fires over it and it proves to be his final act at Craven Cottage, with Riyad Mahrez replacing the England winger. '78, FUL 0-2 MCI Walker strikes the woodwork. Raheem Sterling finds Kyle Walker on the overlap and the fullback hits it with his first touch, but his effort cannons back off the post. Bernardo Silva had previously suffered a nasty, late challenge but looks to have swiftly recovered. '74, FUL 0-2 MCI Fernandinho gets a run out. Kevin De Bruyne makes way for Fernandinho, who is also returning from injury. '71, FUL 0-2 MCI Simon Vyszkowski. Guardiola makes tactical change. Sterling and Bernardo have swapped flanks to pose a different challenge for the fullbacks. Sterling already looks better on the right, where he seems to have played his best football for the Blues. '67, FUL 0-2 MCI Sterling gets a telling off. You don't need to cheat, you're better than that. Raheem comes a voice from the crowd as the City winger goes to ground extremely easily to win a free kick. It's been a while since Sterling had booze, but shows how far people have come when he's being picked up for things he has actually done rather than imagined wrongs. '66, FUL 0-2 MCI Fulham fans. Confident. '63, FUL 0-2 MCI City probing. Kevin De Bruyne swings in a free kick from the left flank but Sergio Rico gets to the delivery in front of Aymeric Laporte and clears the danger. '57, FUL 0-2 MCI Aguero of for Jesus. Sergio Aguero goes off with a knock, with Gabriel Jesus replacing the goal scorer. '55, FUL 0-2 MCI Otamendi tries his luck. '50, FUL 2-0 MCI Simon Vyszkowski. A slow start. The first 5 minutes of the second half have just been described as Fulham's best of the match. Absolutely nothing of note has happened. That tells the story of the game really. '46, FUL 0-2 Sissoko. Half the second half is underway at Craven Cottage, where City will be looking to extend their goal difference. 8T, FUL 0-2 MC halftime ratings. Ederson important fingertip save just after City's second 7. Walker always an outlet behind Bernardo, and always seemingly uncertain that he could find a better option than giving it back. Seven Otamendi gave as good as he got in a physical battle with Battle, although gave away a free kick in a dangerous area. 6 Laporte a few nervy moments as Fulham targeted his lack of pace, but just about in control. Seven Zinchenko plenty of running and happy to move inside, struggled though to connect with Sterling effectively. 6 Gundogan thrives in these games where he can come forward and express himself as well as hold the midfield. 8 Silva some neat touches, but City's best moves came on their win. 6 De Bruyne understandably a little rusty and should have done better when through on goal and thrashed at it with his left foot. 6 Bernardo scored in his 3rd successive game. Loved by the fans and no wonder as he delights with every performance. 9 Sterling saw a few decisions go against him that stifled some predictably promising positions. 7 Aguero full of running and energy, with a lovely chip to score the second. Eight HT, FUL 0-2 Mikey even half time very comfortable for the Blues, and you wonder how the scoreline isn't greater. (43) FUL 0-2 MCI Gundogan goes close. That couldn't have been closer from Ilkay Gundogan. The German takes aim after a layoff from Bernardo Silva and sees his effort whistle wide of the post. (39) FUL 0-2 MCI Tyrone Martial Guardiola's dream. This is exactly how Guardiola would have dreamt this game last night. Inside half an hour City are cruising, 2-0 up and looking very likely to add to that tally. You'd say they could already take their foot off the pedal, and given the number of fixtures they have coming up, many of them considerably tougher than this, they might well start to do that in the second half. (36) FUL 0-2 MCI delightful from City. Sergio Aguero, David Silva, and Raheem Sterling link well for the Spaniard to take aim on goal, but his final run was adjudged by the linesman to have originated from an offside position. A shame. 30 FUL 0-2 MCI penalty. Raheem Sterling goes down under a challenge from Tim Fosu-Mensah in the area, and it is a wonder how the referee hasn't pointed at the spot. (27) Full 0-2 Mikey event goal. Fulham 0-2 City. Aguero. What a finish that is. The Argentine picks up on another wayward Fulham pass and dinks the ball over Sergio Rico in the Fulham goal with consummate ease. Unstoppable. That's 29 in all competitions this season. 27 FUL 0-1 MCI Tyrone Martial. Fulham's South Harm City are looking most dangerous here when Fulham's defense have the ball. Scott Parker has stressed he wants them to play out from the back and keep the ball, but it's looking like a disastrous tactic at the moment. They've gifted City possession in dangerous areas on a couple of occasions already.